Okay, I think I finally have something interesting to show off. It's a very minor time save, and it only saves time if done right. But I found a pretty decent skip for the start of Leviathan. I'll just kind of start area. So I'm starting back here just because there's no easy way to set up a save to get into it. But so you do our usual AMG skip here, you know. And then you're going to get ready to do a map cutscene skip. So be ready to do a map CS skip whenever this next loading screen comes along. Once you get here, you're going to want to add Bastila and Karth, because they're both required in order to not soft lock the Leviathan, unfortunately. And as soon as you hit OK, you're going to hit tab 3 times. Or actually twice might work, I don't know. Okay, close.
What can I do?
Like that. So that way Karth starts this conversation, and then you just do your usual thing. And you can go and do the buffer like normal. Except the difference is this time they're going to already be in your party. Which, since they're in our party, that means we can do this AMG skip without soft locking. Which is boop, and then we just cancel. And so that way we don't have to wait for any of those long animations where we're running around and waiting for the fade out or any of that crap. We can just run straight for our gear, which will be in the locker. And then everything from then on out will work the same, because they're in our party and we made it this far. And yeah. So, some things to keep in mind with this is that if you forget to do the tabs, you'll just be stuck in a black screen forever on that Ebenhawk scene where Karth's talking about his old mentor. So that's important there. And again, this is only faster if you do the AMG rather quickly and get them in your party pretty fast. Otherwise, the old mash is just fine, because what's it called? You know, the amount of time you'd spend doing it would be equal to the animation for running in here, this door opening, and then the fade in here that takes forever. But yeah, everything else works the same from here on out. You can go and end the video now if you're just looking for the skip. I'm going to talk about some more other things I thought about before. So, one other things I had in mind regarding this is that you don't have to add these to the people party. If you AMG skip this, you don't get party members. And you can actually do the Leviathan all the way up to Malik without party members. Once you get to Malik, though, his first phase bugs out and you can't start it. You can start his second phase by unlocking the door, second door behind him, that is. And that will start his second phase. But even still, you won't be able to you need to do 2 phases of Malik in order to get out of there. So we can't trigger another one for him, unfortunately. So even still, you can, if you have just Karth in your party, you can trigger the fighter sequence. But the issue of triggering the fighter sequence is that if you didn't do the Malik fights again, because you need both party members to trigger the first Malik fight, what ends up happening is that after the fighters, you will be stuck in the fighter encounter and won't be able to go anywhere. And again, I was able to work past this with a different glitch I knew about, using a fighter warp, where I set our random minigame constant to 1 by doing a galaxy map menu glitch and quick saving before the start of a random fighter encounter earlier in the game. And by doing that, after the fighter encounter with the Leviathan, even without the killing of Malik, I was able to get back to the Ebenhawk. And I was on Kashyyyk, which was great. But that introduced a new problem, because I had a hunch that there would be another issue with it. And whenever I tried to travel to another planet, in this case Lahan could be one of those planets, I ended up getting drafted to the Leviathan again. So I ended up with double Leviathans, and even worse, I soft locked because Karth had already done a cinematic conversation, so I couldn't get him to trigger it again. So basically, long story short, we need these party members to get through here, unfortunately. Yeah. Aside from that, though, it's a neat little skip if done well. And yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.